Hi everyone, this is Katakun. Today I'm going to tell you my top 8 list of Pokemon champions. Well, there are only 8, but whatever. Also, if you disagree, that's okay. Why don't you put your top 8 in the comments? Now let's look at my top 8 Pokemon champions. Number 8 is Alder. Nothing against his design. I like that he's older and more experienced than the other champions. It's just that his role isn't big enough. He doesn't do much during the game, although he can be challenging to defeat, depending on your team. Number 7 is Wallace. I would have just stuck him with Steven, but I decided to give him his own spot. Don't get me wrong, I like Wallace and his design, but he only really appears around the end. He can be challenging depending on your team. Number 6 is Lance. I really like Lance, but I really like all of the champions. Unlike Wallace and Alder, he plays more of a role throughout Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But the other champions blow him out of the water. I also like his design. He just looks like someone who would use dragon types. Number 5 is Diantha. Personally, I like Diantha's design, but during the game she barely does anything. If it wasn't for her design and theme, she would have been in last. On a few occasions, in X and Y, she does appear, but all she really does is give advice. I feel like if she wanted to, she could have helped you defeat Team Flare, but she didn't. She was probably out filming some movie or whatever else an idol would do. However, I do like what she stands for. Maybe she's just Game Freak's way of telling us that champions won't play a very big role in the games anymore. I hope not. Number 4 is Iris. Iris does enough in the game. She helps you in Bianca and Castelia City. She has a pretty awesome theme and design. But her problem is that when she's champion, she doesn't do enough. When she was just a gym leader in Black and White, she helped you out, but in Black and White 2, she didn't do much at all. Number 3 is Steven. Personally, I like Steven. He helps you out in the game, gives you Steel Wing, which happens to be one of my favorite moves. Maybe that's how he made it this high. He's referenced multiple times in the game and helps out in most major events. I also like his design and typing. Steel type isn't a very common type for a major trainer to specialize in, so I like that. Number 2 is Blue. When you finally make it through the Elite Four, thinking you're the new champion, Blue just appears out of nowhere and battles you. Blue is a jerk, but he has an excellent storyline. I really like the feel of the champion battle with him. Having your childhood friend beating you to be the champion would be pretty annoying though. He also is a pretty tough fight, as the first time you're probably not expecting him. By this point, number 1 is pretty obvious. Number 1 is Cynthia. There are so many reasons why Cynthia is awesome. She has an amazing team, amazing design, and so much more. Besides Blue, I think she plays the largest role of any of the champions. In Platinum, she even goes to the Distortion World with you and helps you stop Cyrus. Too bad someone else doesn't help this much. I'm looking at you, Diantha. On top of that, she has one of the best battle themes in the game, in my opinion. She even speaks to you like an old friend. She gives you the Togepi egg, which I usually use on my Platinum team. Overall, there are so many reasons why Cynthia is the best champion.